Hey guys, we made it to Mexico. We are in Cancun, and let me just tell you, it has been, I feel like, just a rough morning.
We have been in Mexico for just a few hours, and we've already almost died twice.
Jonas rented a...
Well, no, the first time we almost died was it took 2 hours to get through the
there's security.
passport checkpoint. I thought we were gonna die in there.
I guess not security, I don't even know what you call that. But
The passport checkpoint.
one of our friends that was just here was giving me like a lowdown of like the do's and don'ts. And she was like, don't pack a suitcase. And of course, like being me, I have to pack a suitcase for 3 days. And because she was like, you might have to wait, a couple hours just to get your bags. Yeah, it was so long.
Hundreds of people just in this room in the airport. There was like no lines. There was chaos. People just like packed like sardines, and we were in 2 different lines at one point. We had to like step over a barrier, and it took forever.
Yeah, it was hectic, that's for sure.
And we were there for hours just waiting to get through.
A long time, yeah. And then we are literally in this like ghetto little car that
it's
is
not even, I don't even know who makes this car. I didn't recognize the brand.
Stick shift, first of all. Jonas rents a car from like a local car company.
Really cheap.
Yeah,
we found out why.
Which is how Jonas lives his life. Very cheap, if you don't know. Anyway, sorry, we're starving. We need to go get food, but we're waiting for our bags. So we're eating Pringles. We get to the car dealership, or I don't even know what you call it, rental car place. And we get into this car, and Jonas told me a few days ago, he's like, yeah, so I got a rental car that was like $20 a day, and it's stick shift. And we get in, and it is so ghetto.
And I haven't driven stick shift since like high school.
So we are driving stick shift, which I don't know how to drive, so thank goodness Jonas knows how to, but...
Well, yeah, I thought it'd be a lot easier. We almost died. Leaving the parking lot where we got the car was like the main highway. I mean, this car is kind of old, and like the clutch wasn't working great, and I had to try to remember how to drive stick shift, and we had to like swerve in on oncoming traffic, and then I had to like turn and get off, and then there was like traffic on the way here. It was an hour drive. There was construction, and every time I had to like downshift, Michaela would scream. And
oh my gosh.
to drive
like
this
little water park.
but yeah, we almost died. I'm stressed. Look at, you see the sweat, the armpit sweat? That's not because it's hot and humid here. That's just pure stress. That's bad. I need to change.
Side note, don't ever travel with Jonas because he will get the cheapest thing he can find for
fun.
Everything.
Keep left to continue on 50 Avenida Norte, Cancun, Cenote.
The lighting's better this way. Well, one, we haven't eaten like all day, and that driving was awful. I usually don't get like motion sickness, and I feel like I was having that the whole time, and I just thought we were gonna die. Anyway.
Okay, we got our bags. I was worried they were lost, but we have our bags.
I'll come to your level.
We're the same height. I'm gonna change up my sweaty shirt, and we're gonna get some food because we haven't eaten all day.
Couples trip by ourselves without Lottie, which is really sad, but we're excited to be here.
It is sad, but Lottie's having a great time with Grandma and Grandpa. She wasn't even sad to see us go.
Yeah, made me cry. It was awful.
It's a quick trip. Today's Wednesday. We leave Saturday, but we have crazy stuff planned. Tomorrow we're gonna go to a bunch of cenotes, which if you don't know what it is, you'll see in a few minutes. And then Friday we're going to Tulum. We're gonna see some ruins and some other cool stuff. So it'll be fun.
Like, I feel like I'm
Maybe
on a trip.
just like a quick recap of what we've done. You can start by saying we've already almost run over 2 iguanas.
It's recording right now.
Oh.
Okay, so we are here at the cenotes, right?
The cenote.
Got the major height difference right now. Yeah, Jonas has almost ran over 2 huge iguanas.
It's not my fault. They just run in the road.
Well, anyway, we just had to rinse off and get wet because apparently you can't have sunscreen or stuff on your body before you get into the cenote because they don't want like stuff in the water. It's really cool. Okay, I'm gonna flip the camera around, but this is awesome, you guys. Ooh, go stand over there. It's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
I don't want to swim with fish.
There's a ton of fish.
This is one of the little ones. There's a bigger one.
Yeah, that's where we're going. This is just a little one on the way.
Okay, so yesterday we got to the hotel. We like waited forever because they brought us our luggage. So we were just waiting till our luggage came so we could go get dinner. And I feel like it's just my head and your abs. It's hilarious. Anyway, we went and got dinner. We ate Mexican. And then we watched a fire show. And then we went to bed. And then slept in this morning. Got some good breakfast. And then went back and got ready. And then we are here at the cenotes. Jonas also speaks Spanish. I don't know if you guys knew that. He speaks Spanish really good, and so he's been talking to everyone in Spanish, which a lot of people speak English, so that's been nice, but it's fun to hear him speak Spanish. Anyway, this is crazy. Have you guys ever done this before? We came to Mexico to not necessarily just have just to stay at the resort. We just wanted to do a lot of fun little excursion things and explore Mexico. So anyway, we are here. I'm gonna flip the camera around so you guys can see it again because it is awesome.
This one's for you too.
It's really cool.
Okay, the cenote was unreal. Hopefully the video that we got with your phone underwater works, but it was like we're in an aquarium.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah, once you put the goggles on, you got underwater, and it got so deep too. There's just fish everywhere.
I was almost not gonna do it, but I did it. Are you proud
Yeah, she
of me?
almost chickened out. I am proud of you. And then we came to the beach, walked around. I went snorkeling to find some turtles, didn't find any. We got some Instagram videos on the beach. Pretty much it. Walked around. We're in this authentic Mexican restaurant. We're about to have some bomb food.
And Mexican food is my favorite. I always get the fajitas, so I'm so excited to try this.
And then after we eat, we're gonna do some underground cenotes.
I know, those look awesome. The fajitas. Oh.
We are local. We're on this sketchy dirt trail going to this cenote that I found. And there's potholes as big as the cenote itself. But we're on this primitive jungle trail. I don't even know if we're going the right way. This security guard just let us in because I told him where we were going. And he just said adelante. And here we are. I don't even know where we look. Supposedly there's some really cool, look, there's a guy running.
It's really bumpy.
Yeah, supposedly there's a cool cenote here. We'll see.
Well, let's hope we find our way. We'll continue if we made it.
Okay, we made it, and now we're walking on a jungle trail.
To our next cenote.
It's crazy. There's so many fish in here. Look, I'm touching them. You should walk around.
It's crazy. I don't know why we always try to film in the car because it's so bumpy and the video's probably gonna be like the whole time.
Hey,
But
me and the car are one now.
I mean, I don't know if I would say that. It's definitely getting better.
Watch this. Shift. Third gear.
There's also a lot of little speed bumps everywhere.
Ooh, that was a smooth shift.
Anyway, last night we got back from the underground cenote. We came back, we showered really fast, and then we went to dinner. And then we watched a little bit. They had like a little Mexican celebration.
We got 2 dinners.
2 and like 5 desserts. Like 5 different desserts. It was so funny. Oh, what was that dessert I got last night at the Italian restaurant?
Tiramisu?
Yeah, tiramisu. Like
I thought tiramisu was
tiramisu.
cake.
Yeah, they like brought out these 2 little bread things. Are we just wrong? Because they brought out 2 little like breadsticks.
And
then they poured coffee on it.
And I thought he said the second thing he poured was rum. Maybe.
Is that alcohol?
Yes, well, he said it in Spanish, and I know Spanish, but I don't really know alcohol names in Spanish, and so I remember wondering, is that alcohol?
So you're saying I might have had a little alcohol?
Well, we didn't eat it. All
we
you had
ate
was
the
the whipped cream.
We ate the whipped cream
whipped
on
cream
top,
and the
and I
chocolate.
felt bad not eating it because we don't drink coffee or alcohol. And then, oh my gosh.
Oh, that was a bad one. That's on me.
And then, this is just terrible. I don't even know why we're filming in the car. This has been a wild ride, I have to say. They put like this big filmy like whipped cream on top. And so we just ate that. I don't like coffee anyway. It tastes so gross.
Gracias.
Why don't you talk in Spanish for a second?
I just did.
Yeah, but say something.
Well, you can record me next time I'm talking to someone.
Okay. Anyway, this morning we are going to see some, what do you call them?
Ruins.
Some ruins and maybe some more cenotes. I think that's Jonas's favorite thing about coming to Mexico is he just wants to go to every cenote. But the hard part is they're kind of cold. The one under the cave was more cold just because it like there was no like sun shining on it.
It was like a cold plunge.
Yeah, and Jonas is like, come in, it's not that bad. And then he's in there for like 20 minutes. He's like, I'm freezing, it's cold. Today's our like last like full day, so it's been a really quick trip. We have a little bit in the morning tomorrow, and then we'll head to the airport just because the traffic heading to the airport is so bad. It's like a 2-hour drive. Anyway, we're just gonna enjoy the last day, go explore Tulum a little bit. I don't know, Mexico's been really fun. This is my first time coming to Mexico. Anyway, we will see you at the ruins. I remembered it. Looks like they're gonna like flip off of it or something. I was a little nervous we're gonna have to dunk for a second.
You want that?
Yeah, dunk.
Big difference with outside, no?
Yeah.
Much better here.
Whoa.
This is cool.
Nice view, feel good. The little breeze, but it's a under to the little touch on the wall above the entrance. We can see a carving.
Oh.
There is a statue with a feet up and the head downward. Can be seen. That is same stuff.
Walking back from the ruins, getting a little sweaty.
I'm dying.
Michaela wanted to ride the bus, but I said, look how cool this walk is.
Well, he made me walk on the way there, and then I said, can we take the bus back? And then we're still walking back,
Ooh,
but it's
we're
fine.
about to get hit.
And I
Cross
have a
over.
bad side cramp, and I'm hiccuping.
Thought it was awesome. We got a tour, and we learned about the Mayan culture and the ancient city and the ruins and the beach where the turtles come lay their eggs.
And we ran into a cute fan from Finland.
Oh
Her
yeah.
name was Molly.
Shout out Molly. And we saw about 1,000 iguanas. They've taken over the ancient city of Tulum. And
Also, side note, if you ever come here, don't bring plastic things because you're gonna have to throw it away.
they made Michaela pour out her candy into her purse and throw away the plastic, the sweet tarts bag before we came in. I think we're gonna wander around Tulum, get some lunch.
Find something for Lottie. Let me see your armpit. Oh.
humid.
Okay, where are we at?
We're at Taqueria Honorio.
It's right above your head. Apparently this place is really popular.
These are on my phone.
Okay, what did you get to drink?
Horchata.
And then I got the cucumber lime. Or cucumber lemon, maybe? I don't remember. This is good, but the horchata is really good. That's what I should have gotten. This is normally how the trip goes. Jonas is way up there, and I'm way back here because he walks so freaking fast. My little legs can only go so far. He gets mad at me because I don't walk fast enough. But you know, you win some and you lose some. But we are going over to this other cenote because this place we're at has two. Jonas thinks he's Aquaman.
Not with this on.
Yeah, it's weird because some of the cenotes you can not have a life jacket, and others you have to have a life jacket.
¿Puedo saltar? Yeah. I can jump in.
Okay.
It's cold.
Colder than the other one?
Yeah. What happened?
I was taking a picture by a palm tree because this other girl was taking a picture by a palm tree, and I thought it was really cute, and so I was like, oh, I want to do that, but she was wearing clothes. I was in my swimsuit, so I sat down in the same spot she did.
Sat down right on an anthill.
And look at my butt.
It actually doesn't look that bad right now.
And then Jonas said, oh, go into some chlorine. So I went into some chlorine because he's like, it should make it feel better. And then he's like, oh, it's only 3 bug bites. I look back in the mirror again. It's way more than 3. I'm gonna die. That is terrible. It hurts so bad. And I was trying not to be a baby because I just thought maybe like a little stick was poking my butt, and then all of a sudden it started to burn really bad. And so I sat up and was freaking out. And then I looked down. Anthill, ants everywhere. So today is our last day in Cancun. I'm so sad. We're actually gonna head to the airport here in a few hours. So we're just lounging by the pool. Jonas went over and he's going snorkeling in the ocean right now. So I'm just here chilling at the pool. We have been getting so many mocktail smoothies over here. And we have literally lived by this little bar over here. Anyway, so good. But we have had so much fun. It was such a good little getaway for us to go and do this. It was much needed because Jonas and I have not really had like a vacation, just us by ourselves without Lottie, because we did Hawaii with Jonas's family last summer. And this was just nice for us to get a break, even though it's been hard to be away from Lottie, but she's been doing so good. And hopefully she'll be excited when we come home. It's just so important to take time for yourself, especially when my mental health has not been at its highest, especially through last year, and then just stuff I've gone through like postpartum and just my hormones and everything from having Charlotte. So anyway, it is so worth having a baby, but it is crazy what kids do to your body and how much your body changes. It is wild. Anyway, I'm just glad to be here and grateful that we have family to help support us and to take care of Charlotte so that we can do fun things like this. Anyway, we'll recap you guys when Jonas comes back from his little swim. I just was getting so hot at the beach. I was like frying, so I came over to the pool to be in more shade for the rest of the day. Okay, we are in the car, headed to the airport. I'm trying to think what we did. So yeah, Jonas was at the pool or the ocean.
Snorkeling.
And then he came back, we got some drinks, and then we just ran up to the hotel. Jonas showered, packed our bags, left to the resort, and I had FaceTimed Charlotte when Jonas was in the ocean. And you could tell she was really starting to miss us because she was just really silent and wasn't super talkative. And then when I went to say bye, she started kind of throwing a tantrum and screaming and didn't want me to hang up the phone. So even though this trip was too short, I think it was the perfect amount of time just to leave Charlotte for a few days for the first time. And we're so excited to go back and see her.
We'll need to take a video when we get back.
I know, hopefully we'll remember because it will be late. We're gonna be tired.
Mexico's awesome. I had a blast. We almost died a few times, but we're alive. We made it. It was a fun trip. And now we have an hour and a half drive through traffic and construction to the airport. So
yeah,
it's not over yet.
If you're coming to Mexico, like I was thinking of things like we brought our own snorkeling glasses. So we just went on Amazon and got some snorkeling goggles and whatever. We ended up never using like the little tube thing you breathe out of, but the goggles were really nice to have, so we did that so we didn't have to like rent goggles or anything. Was there anything else I feel like that's like good to know coming to Mexico?
Oh, if you go to a cenote, go to ones where you don't have to wear a life jacket.
Yeah, a life jacket, and like
kind of kills the vibe.
I think it's cool to go to a cave that's like, or to a cenote that's like underwater, but I think the best ones were the ones that were like open and had the sun because it was a little bit warmer and just like more fish and like cooler to see underneath. Like I feel like the cave ones were more kind of like just dark and like it was still cool, but like I'd maybe only do one of those. The authentic food, it was just so good, and like the resort food's like great but really not that great. And like we just had a bunch of weird desserts and like everything had coffee with the dessert, and I'm like, I don't even like coffee. Why are we having coffee with our dessert? Like I just don't, that's just not a good mix. Anyway, at least for me. I don't know, I think it would have been fun to go out and try just a bunch of different places that were highly recommended. We didn't get to try them all, so we'll definitely have to do that next time. I think it'd be fun to bring Charlotte when she gets a little bigger. A little glimpse into our Mexico trip. It was seriously a blast. If you guys have ever been or had like any recommendations of different things to do that we could plan next time, this trip was also like planned super last minute. Like we just kind of booked it on a whim, and so we just didn't really know exactly what we would do. So we didn't get to do a ton, but we did do a little bit, and it was a blast. So let us know of any other things that would be cool to do next time in Mexico, or places to try, food to eat. Okay guys, thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll remember to film when we get home so you guys can see a little bit of Lottie and how she's doing.
Hi, baby.
She's really tired. She's been yawning for the past half hour.
Do you like your turtle, Lottie?
Look at that cute turtle. Lottie, can you say turtle?
She's so confused. She's
out of
like, what's happening? You and Daddy?
Can I give you a hug?
Go see Dad.